Okay. Let me just post the link up. Vintage Horny. No, that's Royce, who I believe is doing Dead by Daylight at the moment. You should be watching here for something interesting. I'm just going to be learning how to domesticate animals. Yeah, good point. I am vintage. I am vintage. I was thinking of doing Battletech tonight, but I might do that. Not Battletech, Mech Warrior. I was thinking of doing Mech Warrior tonight, but I may do that tomorrow. Tomorrow will either be Mech Warrior or Super Agent Wizard Boy. Secret Agent Wizard Boy, sorry, excuse me. I really like Battletech, so I want to get like a full like stream setup done for it. Battle Tug. Tugging my peanuts. Secret Agent Wizard Boy is do you remember the old like PlayStation 2 like Harry Potter or PlayStation 2 Harry Potter games? Where they were like third person like, well, imagine those but not made by a bigot. Yeah, it's very much based off those, but with a emphasis on sandbox gameplay and problem solving. It's made by, I believe, it's not David Szymanski, I think it's his brother of Dusk fame. Dusk and New Blood fame. And yeah, they've like combined it with like James Bond. Right, I need more fencing. Yeah, it's in early access at the moment. It's still being developed, but from what I've heard, it's pretty fun. It's like they've not even attempted to balance the spells. And like a big part of the gameplay is just figuring out how to do unintended things with the magic that the game gives you. Like the chaos is the point, you know? So I may do that, or I may do MechWarrior 5, because I don't own MechWarrior clans, unfortunately. I really like Battletech as a setting. I'm in a tabletop RPG campaign at the moment that is set in Battletech, so I'm kind of mentally I'm all about Battletech at the moment. Battletech's one of those things where it's like, you just kind of look at it and you're just like, oh, it's like a robot tactics game. And then, like, you look at the lore, and the lore is, like, ridiculously huge. And I love it. If you want to be flippant, it's basically sci-fi Game of Thrones, but that would be, like, doing it a little bit of a disservice. Bunny. Ooh, got a fish. And I got a little fish. Wow. Imagine that. A little fish. And I got a dead fox in my inventory. Forgot about that. Oh, the bait's gone wrong. Okay. So I got a catfish and a bluegill. Wow, it's already almost spoiled. Okay, I better cook this first then. Yeah, fresh for less than an hour. Hey, Jilly. There we go. We're gonna need a lot of sticks. And I'm definitely gonna need to make more charcoal in the future, so we're starting tonight off with like chopping trees. trying to figure out who wooed just now. Hmm. Okay, it looks like this vein might be tapped out then. Shit. Right, I don't have an axe. I was like, wait a minute. My brain needed a second to catch up there. There we go, that's not unsafe at all. Wonderful. I think that's big enough for a pasture. For a starting one, I'm sure it is. Yeah, I think this should be big enough. I just need to make sure I have enough feed for the animals. I feel like it should be doable. Isn't that how you make a gate? Hang on. Oh, it's the sticks. Okay. Oops. There we go. Oh. I'm not thinking this through. I think what I need to do is have a pitfall with the trough in, where animals can jump in, but they can't get out. Ooh, turnip's looking good. Man, I'm gonna need so many sticks for this. Let me just check the progression guide. Now that I've gotten copper tools, what's the next step? Barrels. Barrels. Plank, plank, plank. Stick, stick, stick. Okay. I should start storing stuff in barrels. That's a very good idea. Hang on. So these last for 51 days in here. If I put them in here, they last for 90. Okay, so how do I seal the barrel?
Delicious. Finally.
Some good fucking food. Hi, Ramses. Yeah, how do I seal the barrel? I'll just look it up. Here, one moment. Oh, I need to fill it up before I seal it. Oh, okay. So for the time being, it'll be better to keep the turnips in here then. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need leather too. Make crates? Ooh. Board, saw. Okay. I think this actually... They spoil faster in here than they do in the storage vessel. Vegetable 0.28 times, 0.37 times. Yeah, they do. Yeah, when I really have a bulk of crops, I'll use the crate. It's more for stone. Oh yeah, for stone. Good call, especially as I'm like getting a bunch of logs and whatnot. Yeah, I did think about that. Okay. Burp, 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 burp. Burp, burp, burp. Let's get this stuff back quickly. My stuff couldn't have despawned that. Yeah, there it is. Oh. I picked up some vines. I'm not going to throw those away because I want to use them for decoration. There we go. Oh, that turned 2 vines into 1. Oops. Okay, fine. Whatever. I'm having a thought. For like the far, far future. What is that up there? You could make... Oh, it's the tool mode. Okay. You could make a pretty good, like, castle out there, I think, on that rock. That's maybe a fun future project. Hey, pig. No, I'm not going to herd them in. There are pigs in the area. I could just put any old food in that and the pig will maybe go for it, right? Oh, they can jump on the trough. There we go. I'm gonna put some berries in there. See what I catch. You mean this isn't animal feed? I beg to differ. Did I make the wrong kind of trough? Oh, is it just grain? Grain or dry grass? Yep, okay. Small for chickens. There are... Yeah, okay, hang on. Yeah, I think it needs grain. That's fine. I've got some grain to spare. Now, that should lure them in. I'm assuming that's not too far for them to fall down. Bip Snow, hello! Hopefully this works. Okay. Still recovering from the Nintendo Direct. I was so freaking hyped for the reveals, and then came the price reveal. Yeah. You and everyone else, I think. Oh, that still isn't done cooking? Okay. There we go. Rats. Nothing yet. They casually showed Silk Song. I don't know. I would maybe... I would be a little concerned if all we got is a date and like 2 seconds in a sizzle reel. Which by my understanding is what we got for Silk Song. But also, I'm a known pessimist on Silk Song, so... I'm like... biased. I'm biased. It's... I don't know, it's... I've seen games that have gone dark in the way that Silksong have in the past, and it's rarely a good sign. However, I am also just partly memeing, just because, you know, it would always be like, oh, here come the Game Awards, oh, here comes the Nintendo Direct, oh, here comes, you know, like, any number of things. It's like, will we hear about Silksong this time? No! You know. Where is that wolf? Yeah, exactly. Silksong fans were like Bloodborne fans for a while. This will be the one, guys. This will be the one. Yeah. Okay. So the trap for the animals is set. Now I'm gonna... look for more copper. Were there any reveals that you're interested in? I didn't watch the entire thing. I've kind of heard about a lot of it secondhand. The Yakuza 0 remaster is interesting, although I probably won't get it. Hey, there's some really good food over there. You should go eat that. It definitely isn't a trap. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, you know, am I gonna buy Yakuza 0 again just for like some added scenes? There being an English dub is interesting, although I've heard that Young is back as Kiryu, which it is what it is. I'm not a hater. His performance just isn't really for me. But Alex Lur is right there, and he does a much better Kiryu, in my opinion. Just get Alex to do it. Minimum 40 euro. I mean, we've seen Sega's pricing now, and it's absolutely ridiculous, I feel. Getting people to spend, like, making New Game Plus and Infinite Wealth DLC, it's like, okay, yeah. Fuck off, Sega. I feel like if the copper was exactly here, I would have seen it by now. So I might need to widen the pit a bit. Or I'll check this area over here. I just hope the Uggs team is working on a Kiwami for the third game. Always had a hard time going back to that one, even though I love the story, and especially Rukia. Yeah, 3 is always strongest, I think, as a story rather than as a game. So it would be really cool to see that get the Kiwami treatment. I agree. What's my favorite Yakuza game now that I've played most of them? Ooh. That's a good question. Are we saying mainline titles only? Or are we opening up spin-offs as well? Spin-offs are fine. Okay. Honorable mentions. I really like Kiwami 2's combat. I think it's some of the best feeling on the Dragon Engine. I like the impact of like all the hits in Kiwami 2. For me, the issue of Kiwami 2 is the story. The story has some great character moments, but overall the plot's a little thin. I'm thinking. I don't have the... Zero. I'm gonna say zero. Zero is the strongest in terms of like just everything as like a complete package. So I'm saying like in terms of story, in terms of mechanics, in terms of characters, in terms of world, in terms of side content. I think zero. Honorable mentions, however. In terms of honorable mentions, probably Judgment. Judgment, Lost Judgment. And, Yakuza 7, like Dragon. I actually, I did really enjoy Infinite Wealth. My biggest issue of Infinite Wealth is, the stories a little uneven. Infinite Wealth's biggest asset is as fan service, which is good if you're a fan, but if you're a newcomer to the series, it doesn't hit. I don't think it was hit as hard. Gaiden is good. Like, my only gripe with Gaiden is the ending is really good. You have to get through a lot of bullshit to get to that ending. There are parts of Gaiden where I was just sat there and I was just kind of like, what are we doing here? Why is this happening? I don't care. There's a lot of filler in Gaiden. But the ending is very good. I will say the ending is very good. But again, if you don't have the kind of familiarity of the season with the series, like maybe someone who's played every game, I don't think it won't hit as hard. Hey DV, I was just asked what I think the best Yakuza game is, and I think it's zero. All in all, I think it's zero. Yes, I will say that was I think that was a good way to handle sub-stories, although there is something to be said for the kind of spontaneity of which you'd find them. Like when you're first experiencing a game and you're first getting to know like an environment, it makes like Camarocho or Sultan Boreal, wherever, like feel more alive. That you know, it's like you're stumbling upon individual stories. But definitely, if there was like something that you specifically wanted to do, and then suddenly this fucking guy comes up and starts yapping at you about something, it's just like, oh no, bro. So I get that. There's like two sides to that. Yeah, I think strongest overall is probably Zero. Zero was single-handedly responsible, I think, for getting Yakuza to be as big as it currently is in the West. Like, a lot of people played Zero as their first one. Myself included, that was my first Yakuza, was Zero. I definitely think, like, if I had to rank games on, like, individuals, though, side content, I think I might say Infinite Wealth. Story, I think Judgment. Combat, Lost Judgment. Although Pirate Yakuza has very good combat, I will say. Hey, there's another streamer that I raid into sometimes. She's all about Dead Souls. I think she used to have, like, I don't know if it was the world record for Dead Souls, but it was certainly up there. Like, she's an actual, like, Dead Souls speedrunner. Yeah, that's Pandemonium, yeah. I don't know her, but I raid into her sometimes. She's fun. I like her. Yeah, I think she used to have world records. I may just be imagining that, though. Oh yeah, the new Pacific Drive update. Is that the one that adds, like, the infinite mode? Yeah. The infinite mode did have me interested, but I'm not gonna lie, I would like to see more environments in Pacific Drive. I loved how alien, like, the inner zone is. I want more stuff to look at, you know? The environments got a little bit samey by the end. What is this game? It looks a lot like Minecraft. It is a lot like Minecraft. It's a Minecraft with, like, a bunch of added, like, complexity to it. Like a bunch of extra steps in crafting, a bunch of extra survival considerations. Finding ore is quite difficult, so... Shit. So, for example, I just broke my spade. Now, in Minecraft, you would just get a piece of rock and a piece of wood, and you would make the spade that way, right? However, for this, you actually have to nap the stone. Like this. And when it comes to like melting metal, you have to get certain kinds of fuel that can actually burn hot enough to melt the metal, to smelt it. You can't just put that on the log fire, it doesn't get hot enough, for example. It's little things like that. It's just added complexity. Also something about time monsters that attack you. Melting metal IRL is really hard. It is. You basically need charcoal. Minimum. And it depends on the metal. Okay, I think that might be it. That might be it for this vein. Okay. If I just get a rope, can I just walk up to one of the pigs and just tie the rope around it? Would that work? I've got 32 chunks. Let's see how much copper I get out of these, actually. Okay, so we crush these with the hammer. That's a pretty decent haul, actually. 100 pieces. I think I might get this smelting. Okay, where's my crucible? There it is. Oh my god, come on. There we go. Oh, I didn't want to do that. There we go. Okay, get that cooking. So you see here, the melting point of copper is, or the smelting temperature is 1084 degrees centigrade. So I need to heat up the crucible to that hot. I think firewood burns at like 700. So you need something that burns hot like charcoal. me just check on the food stores. Okay, so these are good for 87 days. These are good for 83, 65, 8 years, 62. Yeah, it's just the berries. I have to just eat those in the week. That's fine. Once I get more cereal crops coming in, I'm feeling pretty good about winter. I just need more. I need more rye. I need more spelt. Things like that. Flax is growing good. Turnips going good. Ooh, blackcurrants are ripe. In order to advance, you would have to find some rare resources to create bronze. The prospecting pick can help you find where not to search for them. Break 3 rock blocks in close proximity to sample the area for ores. They must be minimum 3 blocks apart and a maximum 16 blocks apart. You can sample anywhere as long as you break rock. For example, when you come across a cave, an outcropping of stone, or dig through the dirt. The chat log will show you reading for all prospectable resources at this location. Results are shown as ore densities. Low density means you probably want to move on and keep prospecting near the edge of deposits, so you can even gain more stronger reading. Okay, so I need to make one of those. So before I can, to make a prospecting pick, I need to make the mold for a prospecting pick. Which is what I'm doing now. Oh, I'm gonna have to fire this. That's fine. Oh wait, can I ingot a prospecting pick? Is it, which one's more material efficient, or are they both the same? In terms of like metal used. Owie. Still got a lot of metal left in here. The mold just saves time and coal. I see. I should probably get that going anyway, I think. I should save the charcoal. Just put that there to cool off for now. I can always remelt it. Don't touch that. It's very hot. If I... No, I don't think that would work. Part of me was like, if I place the crucible on top of that, will that ignite it? I might try that. I want to see if this is hot enough to ignite the kiln. No. Okay. It doesn't work that way. That's fine. Mushroom stew, I think, tonight. Wait, that's flax green. Hang on. Keep hearing a wolf out there and I don't know where it is. And it's a little too dark for me to go out hunting for it now. Burr, 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 burr. That has taught me though. I think I could probably get away with doing like a couple more ingot molds. It's the soup song. Yeah, exactly. It's the noise I make when I'm waiting for my soup to finish. For 10. Damn. How long is it till winter? It's currently August, so we got some time. We do have some time. Okay, first things first. I checked on the kilns, check on the fishing lines. Ooh, we got a big one. What about this one? Right, I forgot I put the dead fox there. It's still good. I might have enough time to set up like a hook, a skinning hook. Did not mean to take that out. I need log. I need resin. 2 copper hooks, a stick, and some flint. Okay. I feel like I can find resin within the day. That sounded close. He must be right outside. Can wolves open doors? Depends on the wolf. Can doors open wolves? If you hit them hard enough, I assume so. Let me just make sure it's the right hook. No, it's a hook, not a large hook. Ah, shit. Oh, there they are. 4 copper hooks. This is so cool. I love this, man. This has no right to be as cool as it is. You running any mods or pure vanilla? I am running with some mods, yes. Because I made a very bad decision and decided that I should just mod the game before I even know what I'm doing. But welcome in. How do I want to do this? I'm sure there's more efficient ways to do this, but... So, the forging is satisfying, absolutely. Oh, fuck. I went too far. There we go. Ignore the dead fox. That's why I'm forging this hook. Right, that's what I'm going wrong. I thought I had upset up still. My mistake. No. Hang on. How am I going to do this? What a sleepy fox. I know, right? There we go. That works. Got it. Okay. Now I need resin. Also, I heated that bar up and I didn't do anything with it, but that's fine. Right, I need resin. I think there were pine trees. There's definitely pine trees up there, but that's also Wolf Central up there. Oh, I'm also starving. Alright, food, then resin. Turnip stew. Nice and simple. Wait, I have a fish. Almost forgot about the fish. Ooh. I got fish eggs. Can I hatch these or just eat them? I think I just eat these. I'm not setting up a fish hatchery. It's fine. Alright, we got fish and turnip stew cooking up. Good, good, good. Now I just need to check on the crops and don't get jumped by the wolves. Looking good. Moisture's okay. Turnips are actually good to harvest. Let's just see if the pit trap got anything. Oh! Got a friend. Can you domesticate the raccoons? Is it worth domesticating the raccoons? I'm actually going to hold off on harvesting these right now. If I use a certain tool to harvest them, am I more likely to get seeds? Because I want to maximize my seed intake. Don't quote that. Don't clip that. Owie. I'll get another pot of food cooking before I leave, just so I don't waste the fire. Let's do... Let's do turnip and mushroom. Please. Hey Rose, how did Dead by Daylight go? Did you get any dubs? The Sleepy Fox is good for a little bit still. Right, I need to find resin. Pine trees, pine trees, pine trees. I think those are all birch up there. Those are definitely pines up there, I just need to be careful. It was actually dead. Oh, awesome. Yeah, because I'm taking it easy tonight. I'm just, I'm trying to domesticate animals. Apparently raccoons can't be... Okay, well in that case I'll just kill the raccoon. That's fine. Sorry everyone. I know we love the raccoons, but Daddy's gotta eat. You know? You! Why don't you fall in there? I'll domesticate you. I think I will build a bridge eventually. I've just got like... I'm more concerned about my long-term food supply. That's like my primary concern right now. A bridge can be built anytime, but starving to death in winter is a case of poor preparation. Okay, these are larch trees. I'm sure I saw a pine in here somewhere. Are these all larch? Fuck. Where are the pines? Where did I see the pines? I saw them somewhere. There we go. Ooh, berries too. Alright, do you have any resin for me? There are some pines near the house too. Okay. What would be great is if you could like... There's a special word for it where you like cut a hole into the tree to harvest the sap. That'd be neat if you could do that here. Score the tree. Yeah. Although in my case, it really wouldn't help me that much because I need resin like now. I need resin quickly before that fox rots. I have less than a day. I think I already searched that one. You may or may not have a vintage story mod that does exactly that. I don't blame you. I'm enjoying the game. I'm not enjoying the RNG on getting some of the resources. Especially as I have streamer blindness and stuff could be right in front of me and I just won't see it. Am I wearing my glasses? No. That doesn't help. But the thing is I'm short-sighted, so looking at the monitor isn't too bad. If you know, if I was looking at something that was like 15 feet away, maybe. I have to take my glasses off because it affects the eye tracking. It's a good looking pine up there. I bet you that pine has some resin. I bet that pine has some resin. I'm manifesting it. I'm manifesting resin right now. Hello, chicken. Oh. I am manifesting resin. I am a pine tree. I'm oozing with resin. I'm more resin than tree. Uh. I'm not seeing any resin. It'd be a lot easier if I was looking in a pine forest that wasn't on mountains. There's some trees over there. I'll look over there. Navigate, like, not having to navigate up a mountain would save a lot of time. But yeah, I added a bunch of games that, like, add to, like, the survival aspect, just because I kind of wanted to play up the whole, like, oh, I have no idea what I'm doing and I need to learn how to survive thing. And it's been pretty good for that so far. However, it does make certain things like butchering meat harder. Especially animal fat. I desperately need animal fat, because I want to make lamps. And yeah, if you're a veteran in this game, I think I'm very frustrating to watch, so I apologize for that in advance. I make bad decisions constantly. And then I'm just there like, what happened? What the hell? Although I will die by the statement that I think the wolves are bullshit. I do not like the wolves. I will die on that hill. There was a forest. There was a lowland forest, which was like some distance away that was full of pine trees, and there's a bunch of resin in there. And I could never stay there for long because that's where the wolves lived. Oh. Turns out I have that mod. Okay, well that doesn't help me now. I need resin now. But I will move to plant some pine trees near the house. That is something I will do. Oh. Let's fucking go. Okay. Alright, now I have to get back to the house. Skinning hook. So I need sticks. I need logs. I need hooks. I need flint. And I need resin. I have all of that except logs, but logs are easy. So many berries. No. Get rid of the dirt. I don't need the dirt. Why am I carrying 64 stacks of dirt with me? Berries. There we go. Wait, these are different berries. Fuck. It's always fucking something. It's fine. I don't need these berries. There's a Mugenics trailer? Oh, I heard of that one. It's a cute name. It's just like... part of me's a little bit about the title, because I get it's a cat pun, but like you wouldn't play a dog breeding game called like the Doggercourse. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, eugenics is bad, like really bad. So I don't know why you would make like a cutie cat pun out of it. I might just be being too sensitive on that, but just something about it feels off to me. Let's plant these seeds before we go any further. Do I have some pre-chopped logs? I think I do. I do not. But the thing is, it's just a cute cat breeding game. So, like, there's nothing bad about it. It's literally just the connotation of the word. Like, it might just be me. I think most people probably won't have that issue. I mean, really, if you want to be, like, hardcore about it, any kind of animal breeding is eugenics, which it is. That's kind of what animal breeding is by definition. But still, there's connotations to the word, I guess is my point. I certainly don't think it's a dog whistle game. I think it's just it's just an unfortunate title. But just part of me is just like, could you not call it that? I've already forgotten. Resin flint. Fuck, I need sticks. I have sticks. Okay. Where have I gone wrong? I don't have enough sticks. I'm one stick short. I'm literally one stick short. Now, what I will say about QT games is, be very careful about signing on for any kind of QT game, because that's kind of like, in terms of like AI slut vaporware, a lot of them are going into QT games right now. There's a very good chance you'll get ripped off. Okay, skinning hook, done. Plant that. Put that next to the butchery table. Put creature on hook. Come here, fox. Skin creature. Needs to be hanging for another certain number of hours? Okay. Okay, what else was I gonna make? I need to make the prospecting pick, but I'm making a mold for that. There's something else I wanted to forge. I just need to think of what it was. While I take my sweater off. Because it's warm in here. Ugh. And I throw my headphones on the floor. Spring is upon us. What else did I want to forge? Was it a falx? No. Was it a chisel? No. Was it shears? Oh yeah, can you make like a... Yeah, like a scythe. Oh, but that harvests a bunch of stuff. Is that like a hand scythe, like a little scythe? I might make the shears. Yeah, I think I do make. I think I do want to make the shears, just because I spend so long axing away at like trees to get the leaves. It would save me a lot of time. Yeah, I was just wondering if there was like a tool that makes crops more likely to drop, seeds, but I guess not. Speaking of which, while that heats up, I'm gonna get the turnip harvest in. Ooh, yeah, grass. Didn't think of that. Okay. Growing, mature. 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 Good shit. Yeah, I've got enough turnips to last me a while. Oh no, I store seeds upstairs, right? Okay, don't look, Chad. Don't look. Didn't get any fat. Mature turnips, they do taxes and they get mad about potholes. They only like mature video games. No, there's Mario shit. Is that a fruit tree over there? I'm just going to investigate that quickly. After I drop off this food that I have. Mature games like Snood? Oh, I didn't put enough charcoal in. I'm trying to be like I'm trying to be smart about charcoal and not use too much if I don't need to. Okay, that needs to be... Actually, that's a question. Do better material hooks get better at catching fish? Like, if I replace those bone hooks with copper hooks, will they be more successful? Got enough... What do I need for an oil lamp? I thought I needed animal fat and a bowl. Ooh. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No. Get away from me. Demons. The wolves are aquatic. You fucker. Yeah, I don't have animal fat is the issue. I'm not happy about that. Now I have to get back in the dark. And I just took a bunch of damage. Good shit. Happy about that. That's great. I hate wolves. I hate the wolves in this. They do too much damage and they're too aggressive and they're too fast. It's not fun. I'm sorry. I get that people maybe want that. I'm not one of those people. I want dangerous animals to be a threat, but there is a threat between like a zombie in Minecraft and like a tomahawk missile. There is a middle ground between the two. Yep, there's more wolves here. Didn't forget about them. It's just there is a middle ground. You don't have to go straight for the... You don't have to go straight for just the, oh, they just rip you apart instantly. And yeah, like, that's the other thing as well, is that if you're fighting more than one, at least if you're me and you're bad at video games, it's kind of a death sentence. I love climbing up mountains in the dark. It's so good. It's my favorite thing. I cannot see where I'm going. I could run into a bear right now. Wouldn't know. That was a noise. I've never had to do this run in the dark before, so... I look on my OBS window, it's just black. It's just a black screen. That's a pit. Don't fall in there. I can just about see. but only what's like immediately in front of me. And even then, like here, I can't really see anything. I can just see the grass. Just about. Oh god, the forest is going to be even worse. I can't see anything. Reworked wolves. They now attack faster and they can fly. I mean, they can already fly, kind of, when they do that, like, pounce attack. I hope that light over there is me. I think it is. Yeah, there's the lake. I'll get my body in the morning. That's the other thing as well, is I didn't notice when I genned this world, the default swim speed for animals is now set to 200% for survival. That's wacky. I'm sorry, that's incredibly wacky. That's just there, I feel, because the dev was like, no, players using water to invalidate my super special hard game, and they just buffed the animals to like make up for it. Because God forbid we have any kind of, like, effective tactic against them. Oh, my tongues are on my body. And my hammer as well. Okay, body time. And hope that I don't get killed by the amphibious attack wolves while I do it. Okay. But yeah, do metals, does a better metal hook make the hooks better at catching fish? Like, is there a reason to use copper over bone, for example? Durability? Okay. Yeah, I am. Also, it did just dawn on me, I'm asking about a... Oh, yeah, this is a cherry tree. Okay. Fucking... Oh, where are my spears? This was so stupid. Why did I do that? I'm used to them running away if you throw the spear. I'm used to them running away. Which they did, and then they remembered, oh wait, we're vintage story wolves, and they just turned around and killed me. Don't sit away from spawn. It's a bad idea. Don't do it. Don't make my mistake. Never leave spawn. Never fight anything. Never get your hopes up about anything. And you'll never be disappointed. Welcome to Dubapan TV. If their pathfinding is that simplistic, if their pathfinding is just run towards that guy and fucking get him, I bet I could make use of a pit. Like a pit could do work. What? Like, if I could somehow lure them into a pit. It's risky though. It is risky. I don't like how risky it is. I bet it's doable though. How high up can wolves jump? So if a pit is... A pit would have to be 2 or 3 blocks deep, I'm just thinking. Okay, they can jump about as much as I can. So in that case, yeah, if I make a 2-block deep pit with like a platform in the middle, that could work. And yeah, like, I don't want to be a bellyacher. Like, I try to be I try to, like, not just shit on stuff. It's... Part of me just wonders, how many people got this game, got killed by a wolf once and said, oh, okay, I see how it is, and they never touched the game again? Because I bet it's more than you think. I should know. Like, I mean, for people who watch this streamed playthrough, I got eaten by a wolf in less than 60 seconds after spawning into this world. Less than 60 seconds. Instantly died. How many people had that as their first, like, their first encounter, and they were like, ah, okay, I see how it is, and they just uninstalled it? Is that a bear or a pig down there? I think that's a, yeah, it's a pig. Okay, now I have to get to my body without the wolves finding me. It doesn't help, I just cannot see them. They were around here somewhere. They're right on top of my body. Are you serious, bro? I'm gonna sneak. Okay. What are you thinking, 2 or 3 deep? I think 2 deep should do it. I think 2 deep ought to do it. Three to be safe? Okay. I'm hoping 2 blocks gap either side should be enough. I know they can leap, but the hope is that when they leap and they like miss, that'll be enough to you know, they'll still fall into the pit. Can I have another rock? That's quartz. That's quartz. That's quartz. That's quartz. That's quartz. That's great. Thank you. I do not have stick. Due to numerous reports of players using pits against wolves, we've now given them the ability to scale vertical walls to preserve the challenge. Oh man. That's almost like Arrowhead balancing. Like when Arrowhead were like, oh, players are winning too easily in this like co-op PvE game. We need to make things fair on like the automatons. Alright, nerf the weapons. Okay, I'm hoping this should work. Run. Run, 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 run. Oops. Oh, he jumped the gap. He jumped the gap to get me. Hey, did you guys like that run back? Let's do it again. There we go. Penis music continues until I get that wall. I can listen to this all day. I don't know about you guys. The penis music will continue until morale improves. Is that all there was, this song? I thought I could... I thought there was more. Okay, the penis music will continue at least for as long as the run back is. Once the run back's done, I'll turn it off. This will be the run back music. Damn, when is the deluxe remix of penis music gonna come out? Watch me get like DMCA'd off of penis music. Turns out there's like a rights holder for penis music. That's it. It's enough of that. Oh, good. Okay. Alright. Alright, you son of a bitch. Oh. 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 Well, that's one down. I'll take that. I'm just digging that up in case anything else falls into the pit. They use that sound when the animal's doing killing in Zoo Tycoon. They do, yeah. They have like a little cartoon like it's like a little cartoon like cloud, right? That was always fun to me. Okay. What do you mean? Right, you have to skin it, then you place on the table. Okay, I get it. That's fine. Oh. You are not gaming? Why not? What kind of gamer are you? Making new computer and waiting for memory initialization. Oh, okay. Jesus. Okay, I have awful. Stupid new video card makes a stupid 2013 case look normal sized. Okay, what do I do with awful? Ingredient for sausages. Mixing in a barrel, water, and bloody awful. Okay. How do I fill... I have a barrel. How do I fill it with water? Bucket. Is there any way other than bucket? Can I place the barrel in the water? Okay, bucket. So in order to make a bucket, I need boards and flax twine. I have flax fibers, right? How do I make flax twine? 4 flax fiber. Awesome. Oh, I need to see. There we go. Okay. Alright, I'm learning. I am learning. All we could do is play Digimon Racing for the GBA. No. Oh, I should check on my mold. That must be done, right? There's no way that's not done. Yeah, there we go. I'm running out of floor space here. Okay. Not hot enough yet, but will be soon. Okay, there we go. Nope, not hot enough. Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, I'll get the shears first. I really hope I didn't just screw myself there. I forgot I had a split on. Take a sip from the spicy thermos. I think I'm okay. Yeah, I don't think I have enough metal to work with here. I may have screwed myself. Push those centipedes up. I'm trying. It's not Oh. I was trying that earlier. I wasn't having any success. I hear something walking around outside. Okay, starting to get more of a hang of this now. Now that I have more of an understanding as to how the metal works. My hammer's about to break. God, no, just last until the end of this, please. Ugh. Yeah, this is about to break. It doesn't have much longer left, so I'll need to make another one. Oops. Hopefully this should smelt pretty quickly. It's only 3 pieces. I'm hoping that's going to be enough to finish off the hammer. Oh, it just dawned on me. These are like still red hot. That's fine. I could chuck him in some water. It is dark and there are wolves out there, so that's my only concern. Okay, I need a little more copper. That's fine. I think I had a spare knife head in this pit up here. Oh, I closed the gate. Am I stupid? Why did I close the gate? Of course I haven't. You're not going to catch anything like that. There was a knife in here, but I think that's despawned now. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Those turnips are now mature. I don't need to carry the watering jug with me. I can leave this outside. Here we go. Yeah, this soil needs to rest for a bit. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I need to put this in storage. Place until the stuff downstairs has stopped curing. Yeah, get the meat. Put that in storage. Am I right in thinking bushmeat you can't cook into a stew? Or am I misremembering? Not in vanilla, but you have mods. Oh, good point. Yeah. That's fresh for 4 days. Okay. Guess we know what's for dinner. Bushmeat and blackcurrants. Oh, it's already lit. Okay. So I definitely need more copper. I've not checked out that deposit yet. I've not mined that deposit yet, I should say. I'm doing this open pit mining because it enables me to get a better look at any kind of like surface deposits, quote unquote surface deposits on the stone. And it also means that there's no dark spots where anything can like jump out at me. If I have daylight, I have light. I need sticks. I'm still carrying these hooks on me. I need to put these somewhere. That's bizarre to me. Why in vanilla would they not let you cook using bushmeat? Too easy? I mean, it's not that easy to get bushmeat. It's certainly harder than getting, like, berries and whatnot. Or mushrooms. There's the vintage story devs, I guess. I don't know, I'm just curious as to the logic behind it. No copper. Oh, there it is. I was getting worried. Okay, that might be it. Get the feeling that might be it. Not a bad haul. I may use this granite for building later, so I'm just gonna scoop it up while I can. Fuck. I thought I was gonna get away with it. Well, that'll be enough to make the rest of the hammer, at least. It's also a great snack. It's got minerals in it. Those are good for you, I think. It's so nice to have the peace of mind that I don't have to worry about illumination down here. I think it might be worth setting up a separate forge soon. There's not a lot of room to move around in here with all this stuff. I may do that. I may build like a nice fireproof forge nearby. Or at least fire resistant. Okay, let me just check on the rest of the crops. Yeah, rye is doing okay. Flax is almost fully grown. Almost. Yeah, I definitely need to make more ingot molds. Oh. Still got 60 units left in there. When I'm done with the anvil, can I melt it down? Like when I get the next tier? Yeah, I don't think these aren't going to cool down quick enough for me to get away with not. That's fine. There we go. It's a little more neat looking around here. Make it look a little rounded to make it more natural looking. Yeah, there we go. Why do I keep going down there? So yeah, a copper scythe would be a good idea. I don't think I'm flush enough with copper yet that it's worth making like knives or axes or spades out of it. I don't know if I'm at that point yet. Ouch. Oh, let me check on the apple. Right, you need the meat for that. You need the blood for that. I didn't capture the blood. So where do I get the blood from then? Is it... It must be placing the bucket under the hook. Is my guess. That's my guess anyway. Next time I kill something, which will probably be next stream, I'll test that. I'll put the bucket underneath it, see if that works. Okay, yeah, I'm probably gonna keep it short tonight, so I'll take a break there. Next stream vintage story, whenever that is. I think the goal will be to build a forge, like a dedicated forge, and I'll also see if I can figure out the bleeding thing. Next stream isn't tomorrow. It's either going to be Mech Warrior or Secret Agent Wizard Boy. I haven't decided yet. I'll see how I feel. But thank you for joining. I realise this is a bit of a shorter stream, but let's just see who we got. Wow, like no one's online. Yeah, like no one's online. So I'll tell you what, we'll just go for someone else's playing Vintage Story. Here we go. All right, so we're going to be going over to someone called Fascinate, who is also playing Vintage Story, and they look like they might be roughly where I am. So please offer them a warm welcome. Be good to each other, and I will see you on the next one.